Hello, hello. Welcome to the Knight's Arm. We are continuing our Forming the USA Empire series in Victoria 2. So, just to recap a little bit, we declined an alliance offer from Peru in the hopes that we try to annex them in the future. And then we could even expand into Chile and then possibly break our alliance and maybe even conquer some of Peru, some of Bolivia. So I sort of changed my strategy. I was going to leave South America alone, just try to influence it, but I sort of want to grab some of these lands with some higher resources. However, now that I think about it, and I'm just having this revelation right now, when I add a country to my sphere, I automatically get access to those resources, if I'm not mistaken. And I think that's one of the advantages of sphering nations is that you get sort of first pick at the resources that they export, but you're still paying for them. It's just that you're getting a priority in being able to purchase them. So they first, you're going to essentially get the ability to purchase them first, and if there's some left over, then other countries could then import them. But that still isn't really. I mean, it's sort of a good thing. Yeah, we can import them. We can grow our economy and pretty much import everything. But I sort of just want to have the land and expand down here and have a presence down here just in case there's. I just hear my cat. She's trying to get in. We'll see how long before she gives up. She just keeps meowing until she realizes nobody won't open the door, and then she just goes away. So I don't know. I'm not sure. I could just really influence the whole Southern America here. I could pretty much influence every country and get first pick at the resources. But I'm still paying for them. It's just I'm going to get first pick. But that still doesn't really mean anything. Why is their logo cutting into my land here? I don't like this. Uh so I think we'll be better off if we grab some lands from Peru here. And I guess another reason why I'm doing this is in the event that we go to war with any of the great powers. Is the Netherlands a great power? No. In the event that we go to war with any of the great powers, I'll have quick, well, relative quick access to their lands. So that's that. And then also I want to grab some of Africa, so I'm definitely going to declare war in Sokoto so I can start colonizing some stuff over here. So let's go ahead and just let the clock tick. Um, sure. Low on cash, really low, so I gotta get that back up. What can we do now? I want to look at my national focuses. I'm still encouraging soldiers. All right, let's not do that. Let's encourage some uh bureaucrats. I mean, I guess we could attract immigration, but we sort of already are. So let's remove the focus there because our population is already sort of going up. Well, there's a lot of people coming to New York. Yeah, so this is relatively going up, but I don't want Ohio to lose. And I don't want to encourage immigration to Georgia because then once they split out from the Union, then they'll have a bigger population, which I don't want. What about Massachusetts? Where are there unemployed people? We can encourage capitalists in these states. So Arkansas, Missouri, Iowa. So Michigan. Let's do Michigan. These are in order of population, so let's see which one actually. Yeah, where's Michigan? Which has a higher population, Iowa or Michigan? Michigan. So I guess in Michigan we could. Is that the most recent one? Oregon. Yeah, so let's go ahead and encourage capitalists in Michigan in the hopes that they would build factories there. Right? Because I don't have a factory in Michigan. Yeah, so let's remove the subsidy. Anything that's going relatively good, I'll remove the subsidy. Okay. Now we're getting some more railroads built. That is great. Although I don't really see a lot of them. There's just some over here scattered. And again, I'm trying to purposely not do anything in the south. Oh, yeah, I gotta be careful. Because I don't want the south to get too powerful. Underground Railroad, let's let it be. We could do another policy, proportional representation. The percentage of votes that groups of candidates obtain in an election equals the percentage of seats they receive. Sure, why not? Let's look at our spheres of influence. We could influence Argentina over here. So let's go ahead and do that. But increase the opinion of them first. Okay, let's make sure nobody is competing with us in our lands. Great. Debate them, sure. The Resolute returned. The HMS Resolute was found adrift in North Atlantic after having been abandoned by the squadron in search of the lost polar explorer Sir John Franklin. The United States bought the ship from salvagers, refitted the vessel, and returned it to Great Britain. It is right and proper to return it, yes. We do get some better relations with the UK. What I could do is I could probably ally myself with Great Britain. Although I do want some of their lands over here, and then I can even expand up north. The UK just has such a huge presence. There, or somebody? No. Oops. Yeah. What I could do is I could go to war with Peru and just satellite them or puppet them. I don't actually have to take over the land, now that I'm thinking about it. I'm not even looking at the newspapers. These are pretty interesting, actually. Morocco fears our might. Reports of rumors are coming in from our correspondent in Morocco. An unnamed source informs that a series of meetings involving top military officers have taken place in their capital in the last few months. The top theme of these meetings involves a possible fictitious scenario where war is declared and our military invades. The measures of counterattack and, if needed, even guerrilla warfare methods were discussed. Apparently, the top command of the Moroccan army is preparing for the worst. It seems we are feared by them. USA expands. Victory, victory. Okay, those are interesting, but I think there's just so many of them that it's hard to catch up reading them. Okay, so let's go ahead and let the clock tick. The voters' rights movements, nah, that's whatever. Although they are going to get what they want. They're going to force the enactment of secret ballots. Is that somewhere down here? Where is secret ballot? Iron and blood, not by the speeches and the votes of the majority are the great questions of the time decided, but by iron and blood. Otto von Bismarck. A new rich lode of iron ore has been discovered in the Tuscaloosa mine. While the ore is rich, it is also located on the perilous depth that is just beyond our reach of our present mining technology. We could attempt to extract the ore, but doing so will carry it with the cost and lives and blood. Where's Tuscaloosa? Oh, that's in our province. Right here. Yes, do it. And we have iron over here, which is great. Leave them be. Let's go ahead and improve relations with Austria so we can ally ourselves with them. This is sort of relatively going up. They still will not accept, so let's go ahead and increase relations with you again. Argentina. Let's form an alliance. Sure, let's form an alliance. Thank you. There's a lot of unemployed people. What about Michigan? Is that... Alright, so Michigan is no longer a concern. What about... We have 302 unemployed in Massachusetts. Yeah, I mean, all these factories are sort of done. We need to build more. So we'll go ahead and encourage capitalists in. So let's remove that in Massachusetts. Where's Massachusetts? Right here. Let's go to encourage capitalists there to build up that development over there. Give us some more factories. It's really unfortunate that we're not doing anything with our colonial power. We can't colonize anything. Yeah. Yeah, I really wish there was a way to make your satellite... Wait, hold up. Hold up. Yeah, so Liberia is my satellite. So I'm assuming I get whatever resources they produce for free. So I do have a satellite, which is Liberia. They produce some coffee, which is good. And there's really nothing I could do here. Yeah, there's really nothing I could do. Okay. All right. We'll do some more technology that hopefully allows us to do something else. We get some more tax efficiency. and our factory costs go down. Let's do, this is simply just going to increase our income. All right, let's look at here. Let's get another national focus set. I think that's what we need. Can we improve relations with Austria again? We can. All right, we have an alliance with Peru, Argentina. Let's increase our opinion there. All right, Peru's asking for another alliance. They won't give up. Huh. Do we ally them or do we ally them not? I think let's be persistent. Let's not ally them and declare war on them. And we won't annex them. We just would make them a puppet, I guess. Peru offers us an alliance by accepting we are promising to help each other in times of war. No, because I do want to declare war on you. And let's let our infamy go down a bit. So let's go ahead and just increase that. Are there any factories we could upgrade? Already upgrading those two. Scientists in our country have discovered impressionist music. Okay. There's really no point in giving this priority because in the state, everybody's just going to go to it automatically. Sure, leave them be. Colonial incidents. A colonial regiment in one of our colonies has had an encounter with a regiment from another colonial power, which had, according to a military report, crossed into our colonial claim on an obscure waterway a far distance into the colony's hinterland. The report further goes on to say that this foreign regiment was, when encountered by our patrol, in the process of conducting a geological survey of the area. The object was, which is as of yet unknown to us. Hawkish members of our war cabinet see this as a direct assault on the USA's territorial integrity and call for the execution of a plan they have termed, quite simply, Operation American Fury. An invasion through there and then deploy the troops. So interesting. I do not believe that this is really worth going to war over. Oh, so it's Denmark. You get a Cassius Belli against Denmark. Sure. We could claim some of this stuff. This is all Denmark, right? The RGO output over here. Fish. There's literally nothing over here. Oh, some more fish. And some more fish. I guess, I mean, Secret Society dedicates to promoting perceived Southern interests in the United States by the expansion of slavery. Let's suppress them. Alright, so rebels are sort of doing okay. What I want is I want my infamy to go down so I can start declaring some wars. You have that against Afghanistan. Okay, let's look at our diplomacy real quick. How is this going? That's going great. We could probably, yeah, we should influence more than one country at a time. What about Uruguay? Yeah, let's do Uruguay as well. Oh, Uruguay's already in our sphere. Okay. What about Paraguay? Let's do Paraguay. Will not accept an alliance. Why? We'll figure that out next time. Okay. The Copperheads, debate them. Okay, this is going up, which is good. It's going up slowly. I wonder why it's going up slowly. What about Austria? Will you form an alliance with me? Not yet. I still need to increase relations a bit more. Then I could probably do it again. That's crazy. We have a larger population than Austria. I mean, actually, that's expected. Increase our relations again to 105. I wonder what I think the maximum is 110. Fugitive slave. He stays in Ohio. Can we form an alliance with you now? Okay, so we just need to let our infamy go down and then they'll accept an alliance. Who else could we ally with? I mean, technically, we could ally with just Austria and France. Technically speaking. Yeah, why not? Oh, we're out of Diplo points. Alright, and we also have to get ready for the Civil War. We have to get ready for that. So let's go ahead and send you up here. I still have... Are you guys more artillery? Yeah. Alright, let everybody come to New York. Everyone come to New York and then we could reorganize because it's a bit mixed up over there. This is sort of a healthy group, right? We have a couple of different things there. Alright, so one of our factories upgraded, which is good. We'd probably upgrade this one in New York. Where am I? He wakes up screaming. Upon being told that he was found collapsed just a few yards north across from the Texas border, he starts laughing. It's a claim laugh, interrupted only by the occasional laugh. Texas? I'm in Texas. Oh, merciful Lord, I'm in Texas. The man is a slave, escaped from some or other plantation down south of Mason-Dixon. He's wounded but still alive. What perils he has suffered on the way. What perils he has suffered on the way to Houston. Only the good Lord knows. Federal law mandates that he must be returned to his owner. He stays in Texas. But isn't Texas a slave state? Not sure. Okay, the Knights, let's suppress them because they want to do something. Debate them. Argentina, can you be added to my sphere? Yes. And we'll let you go up. Yeah, so we're exporting a lot of oh, we're actually, believe it or not, we're actually exporting a lot of timber, coal, and cotton. So we sort of already have a lot of coal and oh, I got to make sure I set my research. We sort of already have a lot of timber and coal, which is why we're exporting it. And we're actually importing some fruits, some glassware, and some coffee. So I think what this tells us is that we're not short on coal. I mean, we could acquire so we can export even more and make even more money. But I think, well, again, there's a lot of fruits down in South America, so we could capture those, but we'll also get some added benefits of having to export more. Let's set our next national focus. We have a lot of unemployed in New York, and I want to build more factories in New York. So let's go ahead and encourage capitalists to just build as many factories in New York as possible. But it says over here there's craftsmen that are unemployed, but I guess they can also become employed in factories, right? Yeah, craftsmen can also work. Because it's the craftsmen who are more of the small business type. They're not really the big business type, so they also work in their own businesses. Okay. Maryland. How's Maryland doing? Does Maryland join the South or the North? I think they join the North. Yeah, I think anything above Virginia joins, and in this case, there is no North or South Virginia. Um, huh. I mean, I really don't know where to put you guys. Okay. I mean, what could we do? There's zero capitalists in Pennsylvania, but there's no unemployed people in Pennsylvania. Where are all these laborers working? Hmm, that's interesting. Let's promote some capitalists in Pennsylvania. Let's get some factories up there. There is one factory here. Steel. All right, let's get another factory in there. Who cares? Uh, secret ballots. Where is that? That's over here. Oh, so I think that's what I was looking for before. Let's do that. The slavery debate. Yikes. This is exclusive to us right here. The pop consciousness. Debate over slavery is alive in the United States, and popular consciousness over the issue is rising every day. If the upper house ever has 30% or more liberal representation, the South may very well decide to secede. Expires January 7th, 1869. So by 1869, if they don't secede, then that's it, right? Or this little modifier here disappears. What was I going to do? I was going to set a new research. Let's do medicine, I think. Hmm. Let's do cheap steel because we are exporting it and we could get more output, which means we could export more. Okay, so I guess that'll be it for this episode. We joined those. Let's go ahead and just quickly create some militaries out of these. Or some armies. Or some brigades. Or not brigades. Yeah, armies. We'll do something like this. Or we could balance it out. Yeah, let's balance it out. I didn't know that button was there. Alright, let's send you down to our capital. I wonder why they have that thing over them. Oh, does that mean my ratio is bad? I think that means I have too much artillery. Yeah, I think that means I have way too much artillery. Does my other troop have it? They do not, so they're sort of well balanced. Yeah, I think that's what that means. Alright, so waiting for my infamy to go away. What is this right here? Suppression points. I mean, technically it starts suppressing, but I don't need anything now. And I think my max is at 99. Or is it going up? I'm not sure. That'll be it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see what we can do next. We'll see if we could get our infamy down, and then we could start declaring some wars on other nations. So see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Stay safe.